good, 44-31. However, and that's a big however, Stephen Curry, left hamstring strain, out for the rest of the game. And we await the latest on the severity of that injury, which is a game changer, series changer, obviously. American Express halftime report. Studio J here in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson with Charles, Kenny, and Shaq. And we'll start with you and Steph Curry's half.
Older. Maybe he's starting to break down. He moves a lot for a 36, 37-year-older. This could be crucial. You know, if I'm Golden State, I definitely want to get this game for him. Rest him game 2, give him a couple more days to rest, possibly bring game 3. But look, he's been playing well. You know, defense is a lot more looser than what Houston was doing. Houston was bringing a lot of bodies at him. This time they got maybe 1 or 2 guys guarding them. But I saw when he did that right there, I was nervous. I only want to say 2 things. Icy hot, man up. He'll be all right for game 2, 3, 4, and 5. He should be fine, but he's playing well. They're going to miss him now. It's time for Jimmy to step up. Buddy Hield has to be the Buddy Hield he was in that game 7 in Houston. Because when you miss Steph, you miss a lot. You miss a guy that controls the floor. You miss a guy that hits a lot of wild, timely shots. So Buddy Hield's going to have to step up. Pajimci's going to have to step up, and everybody's going to have to play superb basketball to win.
Well, the guy who has stepped up, as we look at American Express teammates, Draymond Green has got 16 points in the first half, 6 out of 8 shooting and 4 out of 6 from deep. He leads Golden State. Jimmy Butler 6. Meantime, Julius Randle 8. Anthony Edwards just 1 on 0 for 8 shooting. Let's talk about both of those guys. Let's start, fellas, with Draymond Green's first half.
Well, I told you before, when we talked before the game, Rudy Gobert can't play this series. Now, I don't think Draymond to go hit all them threes, but he gonna have an opportunity to do because Rudy can't guard him out there because Draymond's a point forward. He's gonna either be wide open or he's gonna dribble around him. So Minnesota gonna have to go small. You can't overreact to that one good game he had against the Lakers. Rudy's a terrific rim protector. But Draymond's he's never in the post. He's either setting a pick at the top or playing point forward out there. So Rudy can't play this series. It's just a bad matchup. Now, like I said, Draymond's a streaky shooter, but that shot's always going to be there.
What have you seen from Anthony Edwards in the first half with just 1 point?
Well, I always judge Anthony Edwards' game by how many free throws he takes. So at this point, I'm not even sure how many he has right now, Ernie.
1 out of 2.
So that means
and that was late in the half.
Yeah, it's just a lack of aggression because his best ability is going to the basket and finishing around the basket. So, you know, for me, when he's going to dunk the basketball and then the layup becomes the afterthought, that's when he's at his best. When he's going to shoot the layup and he really ends up with a pull-up, then he's, to me, is not his best at times. So that's what I would say. But also, Chuck, don't you think those are the shots that if Minnesota said, if we're going to give 6 threes up, we'll give them to Draymond?
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Even if Nas Reed is in the game.
No, but I'm saying, well, because Nas Reed will play him different than Rudy Gobert is my point. He won't be wide open. Okay. But the thing with Anthony Edwards, I think probably the worst thing that happened to him is he become a good three-point shooter. And he's too good. When he shoots threes, I'll tell you, I was like, thank God. If I was guarding him, because I do not want that boy coming at me full speed. Because he's either going to dunk on me or somebody big down there. So, and Kenneth's point is right. I want him shooting free throw. Now, he's made himself a good three-point shooter, but I want him going downhill. Occasional 3 here or there, but people are going to say, well, he led the league in 3-point shots. I'm like, yeah, that don't help the defense. They don't get nobody in foul trouble.
Hard to imagine Minnesota playing any worse than they have in the first half. 32% shooting, 0 for 15 from deep, and trailing 44-31, their lowest scoring half of the season. Man, and again, Steph Curry
can rest.
We will see.
He can rest.
How severe that hamstring injury is.